In this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between no content, low content journals and non-fiction. I also want to include children's books with text, so kind of simple books like rhyming books for small kids. But first, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell icon for further notifications. Link to my Facebook group and my free class with the opportunity to also check out my course is under this video. In the past, I used to do non-fiction, so I know what I'm talking about. This is not just theory. I really used to do non-fiction before I started non-content and low-content journals. It was back in 2016 when I bought a course that was teaching you how to publish simple non-fiction books or how-to books on Amazon and basically build a business just by publishing these books. You could write them yourself, or you could hire a writer, external writer who would write these books for you, but then you have to invest at least $80 or more. Well, it's always better to invest more into these non-fiction books. The problem with this course was that when I bought it in 2016, it was already obsolete. So I tried to publish some non-fiction books, but I couldn't make more than $100 or $200 a month. It was impossible. It was very expensive to scale this business because you always have to invest money into these little books, and you still don't know if they're gonna pick up or not. This business was already saturated. Amazon was full of non-fiction books that were simple, and just we were competing against each other on Amazon. It was very hard without review swaps, so I started doing review swaps back then. However, Amazon made the review swaps completely against terms and conditions. You can't do review swaps anymore. So without reviews and in quite large investment for each book, non-fiction became very difficult to do. Imagine if you have to invest into every single book. Let's say you have to invest $80 and you need at least 100 books like this. Some of them will pick up, some of them will never pick up. The marketplace will not decide to buy it, they will not like it. With no content and low content journals, it's much easier because the initial investment is almost zero or zero. I only use some tools that I pay for every single month, and if they don't pick up, I don't really worry about that because other books will pick up, and my investment is extremely low. With these, if you can't do review swaps anymore because it's against Amazon's terms and conditions, what you have to do ads on the top of everything. So you already invested, let's say, $80 into your non-fiction book, and now you have to run ads on to this book, and you still don't know if people will like it, if people will buy it. So basically you're now running ads into something that might not be profitable. I know there's a new strategy to publish a non-fiction book and just run ads to it until it becomes bestseller. It kind of gets good reviews and it will survive on these reviews, so it will become a very profitable book. Again, it is a risk. It might not pick up, but there's a way, of course, there's a way to do it, but you have to know that it will cost you money. Also with no content, low content, only if you have, let's say, 20 books, you can run ads to them and you can turn a profit, a good profit from ads. However, these books have to be good, has to be something that buyers want to buy. So if you publish 20 books that are total nonsense that nobody wants and you run ads to them, it will be useless. All ads will be useless. People will just not buy, or you will not be able to turn profit. This business is also very good for newbies. If you don't know what you're doing, you can just rely on organic traffic. You don't have to worry about ads. Personally, for me, ads are still something new that I'm learning, and I still don't know what I'm doing. So I was able to build my business purely on organic traffic, which is impossible in nonfiction to build it on organic traffic. Maybe it is, but I haven't met the person just yet. And so imagine you build your business on organic traffic. You have to have just a little more journals. It will take a little more time, and you publish a certain amount of journals, let's say 1,000 plus or 2,000 plus or 3,000 plus journals, and you'll start getting regular income from these. Now you know which ones are selling well, which ones are your best sellers, and you can start learning ads and just run ads to those that are doing very well. So why not doing this? You already have certain income, and you can take this income that you have from organic traffic and invest into learning ads, and then scale your business that way.